everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Epic Fumble, where you can see... Why?
Because throwing off your game is just going to be amusing. After so long.
What do you mean so long? We were there Thursday with you!
Oh, I mean after having games with you so long. It's nice sometimes to just throw you off your game, throw a few curveballs.
Thank you, Bert. I love it so much.
I know. I love you too.
So yes, with our newfound heroes of the Call of the Netherdeep, you mean like the most anti-hero people I've seen of my life, but still.
We're doing our best, okay?
Yes,
We're doing our worst, really. But yeah.
And anti-heroes are so much more fun than heroes and villains. I'm just saying. You got Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, like, come on.
True, no need of villains when you have that. Sorry for the waiting and people in chat. I had some issue with Foundry, just like Ogan said. It was not Foundry, it was mostly scaling a freaking map. But yes, here we are, back online. And tomorrow, just quick announce, the Shit Eaters, the French campaign, are going to do their part 2 of 3 of the grand finale of their finally. Well, I don't remember.
Finale.
Thank you. My brain doesn't work well today. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll drink my water. And the second part is going to be pretty harsh because this is the first time they're going to use their level 11 that they finally had. And one of them in chat actually is level 15 in this little crew. But no, they're facing a Nephilim, a half celestial, half abyssal creature. It was pretty friendly, right? So, but Mavericks on Thursday, finally, after all these weeks with either no games or having a member missing, we're finally be a full crew on Thursday, except if Bert just announced me that he won't be there.
No, it's fine. It should be there.
Cool. So, who amongst these amazing people would be ready for a recap?
Oh, wow, I only have like a page of notes.
What's up, my toe?
All I remember is we ended up, I was eating some pears.
That's definitely the important bit.
I'll contribute to whatever Xander has to say, as always.
Oh, God. Let me get my glasses. I wrote it in pink because, so I can't see shit.
I must be a very light pink.
I also just have bad eyes. And it's getting worse. So, we ended up fighting Vagina Bitch. What I wrote down.
Aloysia, yeah.
Aloysia and some other cultists. Where is it?
It's true, I made a couple of crits, I think.
Yes. Mother Bowen and Squish suffered and stayed very low with their health for the entire fight.
Bless you.
Let me see. We got Lou. We ended up beating her. Everyone trusted Squish Squash with the pendant because who else in the group would be deserving of a holy pendant? And,
I think it's more because we would be annoyed otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, it also came in clutch later, but
yeah, I did get to use it later. So we kept Timber knocked out Aloysia, and we dragged her to the beginning where we were going to question her. We managed to get in contact with what's his face?
Uwu.
Uwu, yep. To tell him to... Oh, no, he was going to meet us there anyway. So, I really can't read my notes, so right now I'm just going off memory. He was going to meet us there, so we decided to help her escape for information and money. and she backstabbed us. And we ended up turning her in. We almost met with the vampire. We met one of the vampires, bling things.
Thralls, thingamabob.
Thralls. Yeah. And that's really about it.
Also, psst, 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 psst.
Yeah, you guys were feeding the thrall.
And the rat.
The rats, right. Right.
Yeah. And then when we recaught Aloysia, we exited and met up with Uwu. And
Ewo.
Uwu.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa. What's this?
Hate it. Hate it.
Wow, this is going to be a long session. Okay.
Yeah. You see, I set it all on the worst path. That's.
It's okay. It's okay. Just send a note to Matt Mercer that call his NPC not close to a pop culture reference about Uwu.
I'm positive he intentionally did that. Let's be real.
Pretty sure.
He looked at this and went, players will torment their GMs. Yes.
So let's throw up a little D4 for Squish.
Yeah.
Yeah! And Ewo actually handed when the apprehended Aloysia with the small thumbs up with a good job.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's right.
no, that's Hancock one. He just turned back and nods. Because he's not that ubu of a half-orc.
Not yet.
Yeah, he'll turn around. He'll come around to it.
Mm-hmm. So you were walking back towards the Temple of the Mentor. He actually went through all the river district where you could actually stay home if you would like. Just give me a sec. I'm trying to update something. Okay, good.
There it is.
Alright. So, moving the token, please. Thank you. You're up in the river district. And at some point, there's... Oh, something's happening! New follower. Aurelie Hada. Pinch.
Bottom.
Mm-hmm. Nice to see you around. Let's see if everything's gonna be good. So, with everything that happened last time, some of you are wounded. Some of you... I don't think anybody suffered exhaustion.
Mm-mm. I don't believe so.
No. So you all go in front of you, and Iwo, at some point, turns to you and says, "Are you lodging around the river district, I remember you said? Or maybe that was question."
I do believe we're staying at an inn called the Harried Mongoose. Is that where we were staying? I forget.
Yes, and that is in the river district.
Alright, would you prefer to go directly to your place? Except I have the reward on myself, so it won't be necessary for you to come all the way up to the temple.
Oh,
We
that
will-
works. Some of us got pretty injured back there, so getting some rest would be a priority, I'd say.
I will follow up with you in the coming days, but for now, for also the apprehension of a wanted criminal, where you see that she's been knocked unconscious a bit like holding by a couple of monks of the Cobalt Soul. Let's say And he grabs a pouch. I said 50 gold each, right?
I
Yes.
forget.
I do believe so.
I don't remember.
Here.
Sure.
And you see
I'm good with that.
he removes like 10 platinum from the bag. That should be it. And he gives the bag. And not the 10 pieces he removed. And he just put it into his pocket.
Okay, thanks.
So, when you have actually the pouch, and maybe we'll split later, there is actually 300 gold in there.
Ooh.
Well, in platinum, so 30 pieces. So, the follow-up will be, as you look to Aloysa, I hope fruitful in the coming of information. But since then, I wish you a good stay at your inn. And be careful. I'd like to hire you in again. Well, with your whole implication with the Cobalt Soul, would any of you'd like to join, actually, or group?
Would I have to join to be able to look at the books?
Yes.
Okay.
So your only motivation is to look at the books.
Oh, I want to research things.
And
Well,
he has the
Also, you
outfit.
guys kind of like.
W-
You guys
Don't-
kind of seem cool.
would it be possible to know what it would imply, and also what are the advantages aside being able to consult the books?
Yeah, what are the work perks?
The work perks.
Yeah, like the benefits and such.
Do we get health insurance?
Very important. Very important.
Well, first, you will be welcome in any library of the Cobalt Soul. So, any lodging in any place of the world, since we're dispersed among 3 continents, would be able to help you out if you have some travel needs. But, like I said, we are academics. We are pulling out the truth out of tyrants and some other issues, but that would be for later.
Ah,
Well, I'm not much of an academic, so
No, but we have investigators that are good to pull out the truth of people that is not necessarily in academic ways.
I'm not really good at that either. I'm mostly good at hitting things.
I think
We're
that's what it
extracting
means.
this information by hitting them.
That seems a little underhanded, though, no?
Well,
The-
perhaps
I like it.
really. Yeah.
Most of our work is implying that the end or the result justify the means.
Huh.
I respect that kind of methodology. It's a good one.
I'll have
We
to
are
see
still
my-
aiming for a greater good purpose, meaning the good of all beings. And taking care of everybody, but usually we keep these things a bit more secretive. It just seems that you are intertwined since Basilzan and all this, as questions reports. First into the betrayer eyes, now linked with this amulet.
Well, I'll be honest, I only really went to Bazazan because I had something to do there, and now, this amulet thing happened, so I'm just along for the ride, so it wasn't out of, an interest for the greater good, so.
Yeah, it just has kind of happened out of practicality, convenience, random. I don't know. It's been fun.
Yeah, it has. That's for sure.
But I don't know about this greater good business.
I can understand more selfish purpose, and I respect it as long as it doesn't come with at the detriment of others. So do as you must, but
Well, we help save Bazazan, so I mean, I think we're doing pretty all right for ourselves.
I mean, it really only came at a detriment to her, pointing to Lucia, which really, I think is kind of a wash, really.
in any case, think about it. I'll leave you be for now, and I'll come back with you also with the other advantages, because there's scrolls, magic scrolls that could be purchased where nowhere can be found around markets or such other places.
Markets and market.
Yeah, that one was funny the first time, but it's starting to be kind of dull.
On this, I'll leave you be.
Ew, can I speak to you for a moment?
In private?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
So,
One little bit.
you walked a bit further to be away from ears.
So, you guys were talking about extracting things and, all that. So, I was wondering, because the way my magic manifests is in a more, wild type of way. And I feel like it's part of, well, me. And I was wondering if you guys had the means of maybe helping me change that.
You mean that the magic inside your blood, as I think that you're casting this way. I haven't seen you around with
Yeah.
spell books.
Well, what I was just learning, it wasn't so wild. It was more as I got a bit more advanced and in tune with my lineage that it had started being more wild when I could see others, like the shamans who taught me. Theirs was more controlled and draconic.
So it would be a way to tame this wild energy that is inside of you, to focus it on your... And you see that in his face, not that he's doubting that you can be a dragon, but any piece of dragon that could be found inside your blood. Is that
Yeah.
it? I could look into it, but these kind of privileges would be to members also.
Well, I was already ready to sign up.
That's true, but this is, again, for a selfish purpose.
I mean, I'm literally trying to...
But you did a good job, and you're proving something else also, for now.
Okay.
So, I'll start researching on my side, and keep an open mind about your candidacy.
Okay.
He nods at the others a bit further, nods at you, Squish, and leaves.
Bye.
With Aloysia at the shoulder grip of the others. So, heroes, you're now on your own. Well, right next to your place at the Arid Mongoose.
Well, we got the amulet.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
beat the crap out of Aloysia. That was nice.
how do we get back?
What do you mean?
Well, we came here for this, right?
I think with this, it's more of a path forward.
To be fair, what would we actually go back to?
Timber, didn't you say there was something in the vision with the amulet and the temple of evil?
It's been a while.
Well, did we want to maybe contact that tiefling, Prolix, I think? Tell
Oh
him
God,
we-
him.
Right, he did say something about having work. That might lead us somewhere.
Oh yeah. By the way, we all get 60 gold each. That
Yeah,
was a quick
6
math.
pieces of platinum.
No, 50. Huh? No,
No,
we
he
have
gave
5.
us-
I thought.
He gave
Sorry.
us 300. So
No,
there's
sorry.
5
For a
of us.
moment there, I thought we were 5 because I was counting Fred as part of the team.
I don't mind.
Oh,
Bring
50
me the
gold to the
money.
DM.
I think
Yeah.
Fred did the same with his math. He
No.
counted the North Star.
No,
He gave
no,
you an
he-
extra.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'll take my 6 pieces. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
more
they're
good
different.
food.
They're different colors, just these ones.
Yeah, they're worth more.
Strange.
I'm gonna keep the pouch though, thanks.
Interesting. I never had those before. Oh.
So, Squash and Andy, you guys had the last vision.
Yeah, what did we see again? Hang on. Gotta go back into my notes.
That's right. Do. What color was it?
Yeah, we saw Lixion. Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
he
there
was
it is.
like,
Do.
he had like a life of suffering, yada yada yada. He was
Whoa.
blessed by 3 prime deities, and he's prisoner somewhere, I think.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to use this to locate him.
Wasn't there some runes underwater?
Yeah, something along those lines.
So there's
But there
we fought
wasn't.
in the calamity. There was something. One of the runes or something at the North Shore. One in the Betrayer Rise. One in the Temple of the Arcard or something like that in the Jungle of Marquette. So really, it's close by.
Well, you can
Um,
start with the Jungle of Marquette one, because as you said, it's like what?
Well,
There?
Marquette's a continent, right? So it doesn't mean it's right next to us.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
but that's
probably closer than
big.
the other things.
I mean, yeah, that too.
Well, yeah, we are on the right continent, that's for sure. Goodbye.
Oh,
Oh,
he said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
He went to the jungle.
welcome to the jungle. We got our burden
I'm
back.
back.
I accidentally closed the window. I'm a dumbass.
It's better than your computer just shutting things down randomly at key moments.
Yeah, exactly. Because at least I know where the error is. It exists between the keyboard and the chair. Right here.
Mine's just the laptop is slowly failing. I don't even have one of my screens because it just doesn't turn on.
Anyways,
Yeah. So, I think we have to use this to get it to communicate with us, to tell us where to go, so we can keep gaining its power, so we can
How
locate
are you-
the person.
Are you gonna talk to it?
Well, I usually talk to things and they talk back, so why not?
Still not sure how much I feel
Personally,
about
I
that,
don't.
but,
I
you know.
don't really feel more powerful since getting this.
I mean,
So-
it helped you out before.
Yeah, well, what's the point of going any further?
More power.
But for who?
I don't know. Maybe there's more of these thingies, and all of us can have one. We'll all be like superheroes or villains.
Oh, you mean like more of the
The
vestiges? I got
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
There just might be more things like that there.
Huh.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe one of them's like a fancy weapon or something.
Yeah.
I could see myself with some kind of legendary weapon, that's for sure.
Who knows? Maybe there's some that fit each person better. And we all get fancy things.
I do like fancy things. I am a man of taste.
Also the powerful magics.
I don't really care
powerful
about
magic.
that. I mostly just want to hit things harder.
Well,
That's okay. You can just leave all the powerful magics to me.
can you even handle magics?
Yes, it's what I do all the time.
Well, he has been pretty good at flinging those blast things. Beams.
Yeah, but they're so small.
Yeah, that's because it's not all about the size, nitwit.
It's what you do with it.
Correct.
That's what people say to people to make them feel better.
It's also the
Well-
truth. You know.
I mean, I don't see what's so wrong with wanting to make Bricks feel better about himself.
It's kind of fun to pick at it. I like this to and from thing that we got going. It's
I'm really
entertaining.
not liking where this conversation is going. Anyways, where are we proceeding? Are we gonna start looking for this godforsaken jungle?
Well, I'm very tired.
We should probably take a nap or something.
What time is it?
Oh,
Right now, with the whole morning and the search of everything, it is around dinner time.
Oh, so you could get food, find a map, maybe acquire horses? I don't know what outside of here is like.
I mean, if it's like more of a desert, we'll probably want something different than horses. Something more adapted.
Lizards?
But anyways, I mean lizards, yes,
Giant
possibly.
lizards.
As long as you don't eat them.
Wouldn't that be cannibalism though?
I wouldn't put it past
there's
them.
There's a difference between lizards and draconic, but whatever.
Well, okay.
But on that note, step one, food.
Mhm. Oh, maybe
We're
a
good?
shower first. I kind of smell like sewage.
Well, that's what you get for walking around in the sewers. You didn't have to jump in the stuff.
We all jumped in it.
Yeah, the water was stinky.
We all kind of need a bath.
I
And then food.
mean, I didn't want to, but I was a bit forced to, so yeah.
All right, well,
It's not
then
our fault
food.
they made their evil lair in the sewers, really.
Talk about a terrible decision.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Where's
I don't
I were-
I don't see the logic behind it, really.
We're gonna walk and talk. But I think if I were to make a lair, it would be like in the woods, in like a cave with a waterfall over it, and like a river around it. I feel like that would just be the ideal place.
Everyone always expects some kind of lair or something behind waterfalls. I don't know why.
Yeah, but that's just it. It's everyone expects it, so no one would look.
I would.
feel like
what if
everyone
there's
would look.
treasure behind the waterfall, you know?
And I kill them.
Exactly.
I take their treasure, and I
I
get
mean,
more
yeah.
treasure.
But then I stumble upon your lair and I steal all of your treasure.
I know you wouldn't, Andy.
Never know. I don't know it's yours. You could just
I would
take
be
it.
there. I would literally be there.
But what if you're like out hunting for food?
That's
You
true.
would know it's mine.
Would I? Maybe if you put the jewel on top, then I'd recognize it.
I'd probably put like a little note that says property of Squish.
That would
know?
help. Yeah. And we probably made it to the end so far at this point.
Oh yeah, you arrived and you're pretty chill. You can go about your night if you'd like. If you want to do any role play with particular individual, mostly you're going to eat and move around or stay in your own room or whatever you'd like to do for the rest of the night.
I need a
I'd like
bath.
to take a bath. Yeah.
They
Step 1 is everyone bath.
Yeah.
Bath in your rooms or bath at the spa?
Is it available in our rooms?
Well, there's some. It's mostly like a really large bucket where you can.
The question
Wash
is,
yourself.
will that elven lady will accept us stinky as we are?
True. Since you're not in the comfortable lodging, you decided to stay inside the river district. It's not the worst, but it's not where everyone have a bath in the room. There is a common place where you can have. There's a lot of bath, but there's also other people.
Yeah, if the spa let Bricks in, he'll go for the spa, even if it costs money.
I mean, we can try the
You know.
spa out. It's not every day we apprehend someone we're looking for and take their jewelry.
And take their jewelry.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
true.
Well, let's go to the spa then.
Let's go to the spa.
Timber, you following up?
Shh, of course.
Of course. All right. So you eat a quick bite, and then goes to straight to the spa, where the elven lady is like,
Yes.
"Welcome to the spa.
Yeah.
So you'd like to use our services again?"
Yeah, try not to think about it too much. How much is it again?
It's this time it's going to be 10 gold piece.
Oh,
That feels discriminatory.
No, it's 5.
All right, 5 gold piece it is.
Here you go.
It's just like she's taking them and she's like, focus, and like, no, everything's gonna be fine. So all of our crew going into the bath, and again the steam and the water jet are actually really nice. And like I said, it is in a really grand garden. It is magically filled with hot springs. So there's bubble always massaging you. And yeah, pretty good. You and you had a quick bite before leaving, but you're still eating and luxuriating and relaxing into the spa. So taking an hour in there. Wash a bit, but mostly enjoying the relaxation. You can then, after, go back. Or if you want to roleplay in these beautiful baths, that's your choice.
Quick question.
Yes.
The amulet. What is it called again?
The Jewel of the Three Prayers. Let me...
And
I just have
awaken?
to add it to your... It is in the awakened state.
Cool. I also
I'm
wanted-
actually going to transfer it to your character sheet in Foundry.
cool.
I still have to upgrade.
Sorry, I just wanted to have it so I can keep better track.
Yes. Here it is. Good. Squish is here. Squish, squish, squish. And items. Show the 3 prayers. Here. Let me add it at the bottom. Here you go.
Cool.
So it will be saved. And added now to your inventory.
Thanks.
Let's see if I equip it. Does it... No, the effect is not adding. So I'll just add a flat +2 AC.
It has to just. I have to do the quick.
Maybe because you're not attuned.
Yeah, it has to be attuned.
But you are already.
I forgot how to do it.
It's just weird why it doesn't want to. Attunement required. You are. 5 of 5. Here. Okay. Alright, we got this. No. Still not working. Modify armor class. Here. Sorry for the waiting, people. So, 15.
Yeah, it's important. I can actually survive hits.
15 AC. That's pretty good.
I know. I was at 12 before.
With your new cloak and your new pendant.
I can take anything.
Well, with the shield now, you're at 20, so.
Yo. Cool.
At first, when you close your eyes, Squish, when you are in the bath, there is let me just check if the music or Foundry will still not be cooperating. But it should be okay. Now your eyes closed, you have your head above the water. But for a moment, you feel like the water just goes up and go past your nose. So you have the reflex of like trying to swim bits because you're going under the water. But you also took a breath and you were... You opened your eyes, and you are now submerged in a small cavern. In front of you, there is this crimson light that you can see tendrils that looks like roots going upwards on a human figure that you recognize since you've seen the second vision of Alexian. And as he looks up in the air, you have the reflex to do a what the fuck and look up also. And you see a sunken city. And briefly, you just hear, help. And you just awake. you're just waking up as you're doing your movement of swimming up inside the pool when your head was not even in the water.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, it's in my head.
What? Who?
what's his face, Elixion or whatever.
The
Oh
hell?
God. Um. So he's underwater. He's got these red tentacles all around him, and he was like looking up at some underwater city.
Did you ask him where
What?
he was?
I couldn't. I can't really talk underwater.
That's true.
He did ask for help, though.
Help with what? Just
I think he's just being held captive, and he wants someone to help him out. You know?
It's probably the tentacles, Andy.
being held captive in the underwater city, is that it?
I wouldn't say he's in the underwater city. I think he's more like underneath the underwater city. Yeah.
Well, but if the city is under the water, how can there be something under the city? Since it's already underwater.
Yeah, it doesn't mean the city is on the water floor, Andy.
That
Plus,
doesn't really make sense.
There's also different levels down there, like just like above water, how there's mountains and stuff. So not everything's one level. It's kind of the same in the water, I'm sure.
So he's like underground, but under the water.
Sure.
Okay. So is going to this jungle gonna help us reach him? Is that it?
I think we have to kind of get the the other two blessings.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think
Because
they're
he
good.
had 3
Mm-hmm.
from the vision. So we're getting the same blessings he is getting.
He's received already.
That.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I don't really have anything better to do. What about you?
I mean, this could potentially help lead me towards where I want to be, so.
Couldn't Mother Bowen bless us?
I don't think Mother
Usually-
Bowen is a deity.
Well, I can give you my daily blessing if that's what you're asking.
I don't think it works that way. I think we can try.
We're
But-
supposed to find the deities themselves.
But from what I understand, there's many places to go. We've been in the betrayal gods. Why did we have to go there except finding that lady that was stealing the necklace?
Well, no, we were trying to go in there to follow what you guys saw in the first vision when I went and talked to Mom. And it just happened that she stole it, so then we came here. But we know that one of the other locations that he went to get a blessing is close by. So I think we're just taking his pilgrimage.
So we're just following in his footstep? That's why we had to go to the betrayal gods?
I guess.
Well, because the Betrayer's Rise, it used to be a temple of Avandra, right? And she was one of the deities that blessed him, I think.
Something like that, but it's not like we found anything else or brought back anything else from that place.
Well, we found Song.
It's true. True. Whatever that's worth.
Feels like something's missing.
Yeah, two
There's
more
definitely
blessings.
something here. There's definitely something in all this that's just not clicking.
Well, maybe we'll figure it out if we go out to the jungle.
True.
I'm gonna, I guess, meditate. I guess that's usually what I do.
Are you gonna call up your mom or something?
We're gonna see what happens. Well, I will. I guess anyone
Uh-huh.
wants to watch. But I don't know if my mom will like you.
No, I
Well,
think
I-
I'm good.
She like
No,
us.
I'd like to meet your mom.
My friends' mothers usually really like me.
She's very picky.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
You know. I mean, you're more than welcome, but I don't know if you'll be able to see her or talk to her.
I wanted to try out some more of that local food anyway, so I'll go
Okay.
do that.
Well, I would be curious to test out your theory. Squish.
Which one?
If we can see her too or not.
Ah, okay. I still don't know. You don't really do much fire stuff. I don't know how it works. She just talks to me.
Depends. Do you see lights as a kind of fire? It
Does it
usually
set-
goes together.
Does it set things ablaze?
Well, fires set things on light.
No, fire create light. Light does not create fire.
Well, lights can destroy things too. Don't worry, my little squish.
I don't think it's really about destruction because I haven't destroyed anything yet while talking to her. Not in a
Thank
long
goodness,
time,
I
at
guess.
least. I kind of burnt the food once when I was talking to her, but you know, that's whatever. So I guess I'll go up to my room and...
My one's following you.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna go out for some more street food if anyone wanted to join.
Street food sounds delicious. I will follow.
Okay, see you
Alrighty.
later.
Alright, see you guys.
So who going to sleep
No.
in this bunch, and who's going to eat?
Eat.
Eat.
I'm going to go talk to Mom. And I guess those two are following.
Mom team.
Oh, mom team.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
So, you're going to call her Mom, because that's her name.
But she's not our mom.
No. You're going to call her Mom, though.
Okay.
Don't look directly at the fire, because sometimes it can hurt your eyes, but you have to look directly at the fire, so I don't know how you're going to do that.
I'll deal with it.
And unless she speaks to you, you probably shouldn't speak to her.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm also going to try to communicate with this. So I don't know if it's going to communicate with this or her.
What if your mom gets in the way of meditating with the necklace?
Maybe she'll have answers. She usually does.
Okay. I remember my mom being the way sometimes.
All right. So we'll start with the mom group.
We're in a cult! Yay!
The new servant of Tiamat. What?
Let's go.
So you are going back to your room, I guess.
Mhm.
So how do you proceed with this?
So,
Wasn't there a
meditation
place to make a
session?
fire like before the rooms from last
Yes, the common room, that you can on your floor, and you have the last one, so everything
mhm.
there's no body coming up.
Okay. I guess I'll use the fireplace. But my goal is not to talk to Mom. But I don't know how to communicate with this thing, so I'm just going to do it in a way that I know how to communicate with other things. AKA mom. 'Cause that's all I know.
Perfect.
So, I'm going to create the bonfire. I'm going to sit in the front of it. And I'm going to kind of hold the pendant out. Still around my neck, but like in my hand, in my claws. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Are you there? Hello? Hello?
No answers.
How do I make it work?
Have you tried wearing it?
Oh, I am wearing it. I'm just holding it around,
Oh.
like lifting
Oh,
it.
I didn't see.
Huh.
You're trying to talk with the necklace?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I give up, Mom.
Well, so far.
When you yell mom and Mother Bowen says so far, at first only you, Squish, see this draconic face moving into the flames. But the thing is, you're with the two most perceptive people of the group. So you see, both of you, you look where Squish is fixing, and there's a little spark in his eyes when Mom pops up. So you follow the trail of his eyes, and you pinpoint where you see a small face that seems to be floating in the flames. There's nothing solid about it. It's just like a drawing of the face of a dragon.
I turned to Mother Bowen. Does she seem to freak out? Or is she composed?
She's very composed. She's really concentrated on what's going on in the fire.
Okay. Timber seems freaked out and about to do something and looking at you for advice.
With your passive insight, you see all that, Mother Bowen.
Yeah, she'll take your hand in hers to try to calm you down a little and restrain you at the same time if you try to go over there.
He'll mumble like without speaking with his mouth like, I didn't think it was real.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so I got the pendant, as you can see, and I'll drop it and let it hang around my neck. And there's one blessing, and I got to get two more, I think. But I don't know how to find the other one. It says in the woods. And I've never been in the woods before. So, like, I don't know how to look in the woods. Or how to get it to talk to me.
What do you mean about... And for you, Mother Bowen and Timber, it's only crippling sound of fire. Is either of you speaking Draconic?
Not in this life.
Not in this life? Alright.
Nope.
Squish probably would have turned to Draconic with speaking just out of habit.
Yeah.
Like, would have started off with Common, and then once Squish's focus really honed in, it would just be very fluid into Draconic. Probably like a weird Fringlish, so to say, of the two. Common and, yeah.
Perfect. Let me just switch the music of this little calm of something more mysterious. So you hear mumbles, and you've heard this language before, Mother Bone and Timber, but none of you catch a glimpse of what's happening, of what they're saying. Your new gift. Well, no, not a gift. You earned it. How do you feel?
Well, it helps. It's helped me change outcomes. I like that power. It's cool.
Great. And do you feel it could be better?
Oh yeah. I think that with the blessings, it gets better. And I don't think they're really picky on who they're blessing.
Anybody who have the essence to attune themselves with magic items. Do you lift anything specifics than the other didn't?
I just asked for it.
I mean, did you live anything since you have it that the other didn't? A moment, a glimpse of something.
Yeah! I saw him under the water.
Under the
It was
water.
crazy. He had these weird red tentacles like grabbing at him, and he was being held, and he was looking up at the city underwater. But I'm pretty sure I got to get these blessings first. Or do I have to go to the underwater one first?
Maybe the city would have secrets for you.
Oh, I'm really hoping it does. So it's the city.
It's the first time that you are not alone. As the face turns to Mother Bowen. Just a bit. And the face turns to Timber.
I know. I'm trying to make them believe I am turning a new leaf, as the saying goes.
Smart, smart boy.
I just want to make sure I get what I want.
Do you like them?
More or less, yeah.
More than me?
No.
So you clearly heard Squish
I'll-
laughing
yeah,
out
I'll
loud.
exchange a quick glance. What's going on here?
I just wanted to. I didn't think they could understand us. I don't think they understand us.
Squish, what's going on?
She's trying to help me. She does this thing where she doesn't always give me the answer. I have to kind of figure it out in front of her, Keeps
Okay.
me smart.
Can you do this quick, please?
Seems like you're
I'm
not
sorry,
the only
take your
impatient one.
Take your time. Take your time, Squish.
We're good. We're good. It's okay. It's alright.
One of them uses fire now. I'm really hoping to be able to harness that. Use it to my advantage,
But you also know that people can also not be tools for your greatness.
Yeah, I'm just kind of using the tools until they break, so to say.
All right. And in the vision, did your friend Holden by tentacles, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Made any movement?
No, he was just looking up at the city and he said, "Help."
Maybe you should also look up. And the face in the fire.
So Josh immediately gets rid of the bonfire and starts running to the nearest balcony, or outside if there's no balcony.
So you see all that, Motherbone and Timber? Any reaction?
What's going on?
So, I'm gonna ask you for a hard check, Squish.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an insight check.
Insight.
Yes.
Oh God. Why? Oh dear God. This is not good. I don't have anything, do I? I think I'm all
You have a
tapped out,
D4.
actually.
You have a D4, but
But it's gonna be below 10 no matter what.
I'm just looking to see if I have. No, I used my Tides of Chaos. 5. Nope. It's the 5.
all right. So you come to the window and you're like looking into the sky. Not sure about what, but you know that there is something because your mom would not have said anything if like it. And Timbers and Mother Bowen, you arrive at the window next to him, and you see him in a state of looking everywhere.
What are you looking for?
Okay, so you know how I said he was looking up, underwater, at a city, underwater,
Yeah?
but I didn't look up. Well, I looked up to watch his gaze, but I didn't look up. And the way Mom made it seem was maybe I just had to look up.
The water is not up, though.
No, but if he was looking at a certain point in the sky and we are able to find it too in the sky, it could help us to locate him afterward, like a constellation or stars of some sort.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about stars.
You know, you can ask questions to your friends too, not always your mom.
Okay, but I didn't know to look up before her. So,
Did she say anything about us?
no.
Okay.
Insight!
How on the inside then? I'm
You
too
can
scared.
certainly do so.
Well, I have a 17 for my deception.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I'll just exchange again a really
Quick look.
glance. Yeah.
With my, yeah.
Hmm. I don't see anything up there, though.
Maybe you'll dream tonight again. And she's
Maybe. But look up.
Can I see anything of interest if I look at this guy?
You can also give me a insight check. Well, I'll take your 21.
Whatever you want, man.
It's your insight for the scene. When you look up, because the first time you take the time to look to the sky for a very long while, you were in the plane of Xorhast. Last time you were not in a cavern of some sort or anything. And you mostly enjoyed your room when you were inside the Arid Mongoose. And now that you're looking up, remember that there's two
Moon.
moon. One of them is red.
Mhm.
There is a particular small hollow of red energy on Rudis.
Hmm.
And when Squish, you look at Mother Bowen that actually spotted Rudis. You remember the second vision that's been said that he was a cursed man.
Yeah, because he was born under the light of Rudis.
Exactly.
Does it seem like there's red light going down to, like, not like a pillar, but almost like a tether to the earth below?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
The thing that you have now would probably that maybe if you're looking more into anything Rudis oriented might be the key to this thing.
Okay. So, MB. I have two theories. What if we'll have to join the Cobalt Soul? Because maybe it's something about Rudis that we can get in a book.
Fair.
Or I think we have to find in the woods something underneath where Rudis lines up with that.
We could probably just ask question to check. I don't think we need to join them.
I want to join them, okay?
But you do have the outfit already.
I could try something, I guess.
Huh?
I mean, you talk to your mom. Maybe it's time for me to talk to my lady.
See, I'm not crazy. People talk to other people without them being there.
As she says, Mother Bowen's gonna like sit down, cross her legs, and like enter a meditative state, praying to the ever light.
All right. Right now, we'll switch up to our street eaters.
Yes.
Let me just pick up more upbeat thing. Here it is. Here. Come on, music, you can do it. Alright. Well, you're into the street after this little spa thing. You're like, that was a great time. The nighttime of Ankarel is not something you've been really in touch with. But the city streets still lives a lot at night. You move across and the streets, yes, there's less people, but you go for the street food again, and when the sun set in the horizon, there's still a lot of food and like inviting, hey, want a piece of that? And like a bit when you can Chris, there's just like a piece of food thrown into your mouth
Ow.
for a small sample.
Tasty.
Not bad. Not bad.
And these were kind of dumplings, but with some spice in it that just make them sweet.
Mm.
Can I have a dozen of those?
Coming right up. just shove you into like. He's looking. You want to keep walking while hitting them? And you just see just take a leaf, a really large leaf, and just pack it into it.
Thank you. Awesome.
That's a good start.
Yeah, never got food on a leaf before, so
6 copper.
yep, there you go.
And like a pleasure. And when you walk a bit further, there seems to have a really large ogre that is actually taking care of a specific spot. And you've seen it. Yes, he is tall, but mostly because of the fire now that you're at night. Because there is a really large grill that is all around him. And he just takes... Hi. You want me... Okay. And he really doesn't even speak. Except like the, okay, you want... Okay. And people are just screaming, that base over there! That base! He's like, cut it. Just put in like a brown paper bag. Ship it to the person.
Hey, that guy looks pretty popular. Want to try that, Bricks?
Yeah, why not? Do as the locals do, you know what they say?
Yeah.
You'd like to... And when you arrive, yes, and you see that he looks to be confused because he's doing a lot of stuff and there's like people... Hit me that base! And like, okay, and ship it while he's talking to someone else. And like, when he arrives to you, he's like, yes, you want?
Yeah, can we get like a super large piece? That way we can bring some back to the other 3, maybe?
Yeah.
I'll carry it.
This large... And
Yeah, large
you just
piece
finish and
for
just a
5.
really large piece of meat, and you see that, by the smell, you don't... Not that you're not used to, but this is lamb meat.
Mm.
And you're just like, it's going in behind, and most of the people ask for a small part of it, and you're like, oh no, the whole thing's going to be the whole 5 silver 5.
5 silver? Yeah, it's for 5 people, so I guess we'll get the whole thing.
Yeah, I got it.
But we won't have it anymore.
Oh,
Come
that
on,
sounds like
Stevie!
your problem. There's gonna be more. We don't even live here. We're trying this for the first time.
Yeah.
And you see he's confused because all the people get angry all around him. Is like,
Oh well, if we're putting you out of clientele, we can take a smaller piece too.
a gold.
I'm gonna pull out 5 silvers and the other 5 silvers and put it in like,
Yeah, just give it to me. Screw those guys.
And like,
Yeah.
at least you're not getting screwed. We're like, okay, and it's hot, and he just take like wooden spike and just splint it into the bones so you can carry it without burning yourself.
Hey, did you want to carry that, Bricks, or is it too big?
It's almost the size of bricks.
You know what?
All right.
You
Okay.
got this.
Yeah, I'll carry it. You can you just hold my dumplings for me just while I take this? Thank you. Okay. And I can grab the dumplings back now that I've got everything.
There we go.
And you don't have a high passive perception, so give me a check, please.
Nope.
neither of us. We are not the perceptive.
It's my struggle with the perception.
Oh, Andrus, what's happening?
It's the food. It motivates me.
Breaks it like that, and you got the meat, and you're like ready to go, and like you look in the direction of like another ogre. What's the chance of seeing another ogre? And you see in the far distance, and you recognize Maggie.
Oh, hey, and I'll wave my sticks of meat.
Maggie's like, But
Maggie, come on.
as soon as you scream like, "Hey!" you see the smaller part that's following her. It's Dermot. Like, hey,
Hey, Dermot.
how could it?
How are you?
Maggie's like,
Wait,
"Oh,
what?
you talk
Oh.
to them. I don't want to talk to them." Oh, you're holding a hunch there. And thank you, Mitch, for the D4. So Dermot come a bit closer, and you see Maggie is like smelling in the air for the meat that your breath swinging along.
You want to try some?
Give me a
If that's
persuasion.
okay, Bricks.
Give me a persuasion check.
There you are. 9.
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna pick my own stuff.
We've got dumplings as well. Want to try a dumpling?
No.
All right.
Okay, your loss. Well,
Guess
she can
not.
buy her own, I guess, but we were offering it for free, so
Yeah,
still her loss.
yeah, still her loss.
Did you want to try some, Dermot?
Yeah, just have a little bit.
Just a small bit. I'm not a lot of meat eater. So
All right, just
Oh,
just pick
we've
a little
got
bit.
these.
It's
We've got
fine.
these dumplings as well, if you prefer that.
I would prefer that, please.
Yeah, sure. Here, have one.
Oh, thank you. Oh, they're sweet. I was not
Yeah.
expecting that. A lot of stuff that the things all around are, pretty spicy. I'm not used to it. I'm used to like the almost ashes-like taste of stuff in Xorhas.
Yeah, welcome
Wait.
to the good life.
Yeah.
Like eating tasty things all over the place here. It's
I miss
nice.
the seafood of Jigao, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mhm. But yeah, this stuff here is really tasty and not that expensive too, so it's great.
Yeah.
So, what have you been up to since you teleported here?
I mean, we finally settled that whole Aloysia business.
Oh, really? You found the evil lady?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
was hiding in the sewers.
Huh?
Yeah.
Stinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have looked up there. Huh?
That's fine. She's with the Cobalt Soul now.
Oh,
They should-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
you
have
know.
what have you guys been up to?
That guy, the one who was not working with, Aloysia, that one.
Frolics, you mean?
Frolics?
Yeah,
Eastling? Yeah.
yeah, it's mostly Hayo talk with him, but
Yeah.
she seems to be offering work when you think about it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Good
well,
on
he-
you.
Yeah.
Gotta keep yourself paid, you know.
It's better than working for Aloysia, that's for sure.
Not that you really can anymore.
Mm.
you killed her?
No,
Nah,
of
nah,
course
nah, nah.
not. No, we just.
I mean, I
we-
kind of wanted to, but
Well, she was pretty
No, no.
bitchy, but we just
Yeah.
knocked her out and handed over to the Cobalt Soul because they were also
Yeah.
looking for her and
Oh,
got
really?
paid for it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, probably stealing a vestige of their virgins seems to be a crime for them.
Seems so.
These artifacts are pretty. Well, wait. Do you mean that it's the Cobalt Soul that have the jewel?
Wait, did we give them the jewel or not?
I looked to Bricks. Can I tell that he wants to lie about this or
He's very much. That's why I was like,
You would have to
remember
give me an
giving the
insight check, Andrus.
Yeah, I will do that.
Because you're a people person, but reading people is another thing. Oh gosh, you
19?
know. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah.
Nah, he
Andrew
does
is
not
just
want to.
gonna keep quiet and just look uncomfortable.
Eh, I don't recall any a gem or anything. I certainly didn't get anything out of that. Well, wait, yes, but to be fair, we didn't find the hideout. We just found Aloysia.
I'll need a deception.
Deception check?
I saw that roll. I was like, yeah, deception check's coming up next.
Oh,
Oh!
even with the trumpet and everything. Oh yeah. Well, oh, D4 to bricks for Mogan.
Thank you, my friend.
He
So-
obviously
Yeah.
doesn't need that.
All right. Well, good for you. I'll tell the others that you're. Are everybody alive? I know she was powerful.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
oh yeah.
we ran into some close calls, but we're all good. We're resting for the evening.
The last time we parted ways, you had a fairy and now an orc. So that's why I'm asking.
It's still the same
Yeah.
person, just different
It's-
body.
Kind of working out for him, really. But
Yeah.
she's kind of yeah,
Yeah.
All right, well, good for him. Good for him.
yeah, exactly. So if you do find yourself in the sewers, don't. Just
Yeah,
don't.
there's the vampire down there, a bunch of rats.
Yeah.
Though if you throw rations at the rats, they will eat it.
A
So-
But not
vampire?
the vampires. Yeah, it's a kind of vampire. It's not fun.
We might go
Um,
see the end of Horde if they need a hand about that.
Yeah,
See what I
but-
did there?
Yeah. Just don't mess with the vampire. It just not clean business.
Well, the Luxon is blessing me with a lot of radiance energy.
Oh,
I mean, if
But a vampire,
Radiant-
I think it might be above my pay grade yet.
Yeah, exactly.
well,
Emma.
maybe if you all take it on as a group, you might be successful. Who knows?
Maybe.
I think Irvin is scared of vampires.
Oh,
Okay, so don't bring Hervin.
Well, actually,
Fine.
and with the insight you roll, Andrus, a bit earlier, you see he's not saying everything about Irvin right now. All right. So before I lose Maggie, I think I'll go. But it was nice
Alright.
seeing you.
well, I hope Irvin and the others are doing well.
Yeah. Always
And,
nice to see you.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ever looking for work, I'm sure the Cobalt Soul will be happy to take you on as well. We can put in a good word for you.
Well, I appreciate the help about whatever happened down there, but she's still I'm cheering up the most she can and not being confronted with another group, especially that you guys succeeded. I don't want to bring that on her morale.
That's okay, I guess.
Nah.
We don't wish you harm or anything.
No.
You have to be. You're convincing, Bricks, but your tone says me otherwise.
Look. No, not at all.
I think
got
we
nothing
left that
against you,
behind.
David. Exactly. Water under the bridge, as they say.
Okay. So,
Yeah, we like you guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't like us that much, I can understand that. We have a bunch of very strong personalities in this group. So,
It's fair enough.
yeah.
no hard feelings.
Okay. And you see he's starting to get shy because now he looks like
he's in a social environment and he's alone, and he just realized it now. Like,
Can I spot Maggie?
yeah, yes, pretty easily with
Since I am slightly taller, I'll point into her direct. I'll point to her direct. I can't speak either. I'll point her out to Dermot
perfect.
so that he can head in that direction. There you go.
Good. Thank you, Andy. We still call you Andy, or is it Andrus?
Yeah, I mean, the full name's Andres, but my friends call me Andy.
Hey, Andy. See you then.
Yeah, Dermy.
I don't think it sounds that good,
Okay.
Yeah, but-
but thank
Oh,
you
I-
for the talk. And
Yeah.
he leaves in the direction of Maggie. So, with your hands full of food, with meat and dumplings, we will take a short break. We'll joining the others at the inn and see what the rest of this adventure awaits for you. After a talk with Mom and talk about the moon. So, let's take the break and see you soon. It's like, what's this? It's like, this is not Bird this time. Oh no, this is Eric this time.
Not this time, but if I was gonna do it, I'm gonna end up doing it.
I have the best sounds effect for my transitions. It's my player dying.
All of the raptor screeches.
All right. So, after the first part of this game that was mostly learning more about Elixion, the necklace, a bit about Mom, a bit about Squish, a bit about Squish not talking about what Mom says, but also our street food eaters that meet up with friends now. Well, at least Dermot is a friend. So, you are going back with the large piece of lamb you just bought on the market. On the street, actually, not the market. And you are going back at the harried mongoose.
Yeehaw.
So it is
Heck yeah.
nighttime, kinda. Around 8 now, since moving out of the street and all that. So, dinner for the rich. For the rich people.
Aw.
Yeah, Squish, you're mostly attracted because of the... You smell the meat when Andrus is actually climbing up the stairs.
I'll get the fire started.
What's up, fuckers? Kick the door in. No.
Daddy's home. No.
Oh my.
I'll just kind of like, since my arms are full, and I'm standing in front of Bricks, so like he barely has space to get ahead of me. I'll just kind of like turn and like bunk my ass against the door. Knock.
Boom,
Like, bonk, bonk, bonk.
boom, boom.
Eddie, just get out of the way. I'll get the door. Damn it. Get-
okay,
Come on.
Okay, okay.
So kind of squeeze
I'm
around
not
and
moving. Yep,
Open
get
the
around
door.
there. Sorry, I'm so dummy thick.
yeah. You're definitely
I
one
don't
of
skip
those
leg
things.
days.
So I'll open the door for him.
Perfect. So you're up there, Squish. You see that there's already a little bonfire ready to eat it up back.
Yeah, got some meat for everyone.
Food. Good food.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll leave Squish on reheating this up duty.
Or you can just like move the table closer to the bonfire and put the meat there.
There
Oh,
we
good.
go.
All set up.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we've got some dumplings as well, though we already ate most of them. But if you want to try them, there's a few left, I think.
Not
But
sure.
in our defense, they were really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use control flame to just move the fire like almost like water across, just above, I should say, all the meat, just to help warm it up. I'll just keep doing that for a little bit to be like a little microwave.
Like it's the same thing of like a mishui, but you're just
Yes.
like it's the fire that's spinning around the meat and not.
It's reverse rotisserie.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
It works. Why not?
Exactly.
So we have to kind of figure out what something with Rudis. Because, you know, for the necklace, to find where we have to go next.
Oh, you're talking about the necklace and
Mhm.
Elixion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was cursed by Brutus, right?
Yeah. But it's like, do we have to go there?
I mean, assumedly, yes. My first time messing around with cosmic prophecy bullshit, so heck if I know.
Because I thought maybe we have to find in the woods a part that like lines up with that weird anomaly on the moon. But I don't know if that's right. Mother Bowen's trying to ask the Everbite or whatever for advice.
Oh, like the goddess who gives her powers? Is that
Yeah.
The Everlight, yeah.
okay?
I mean,
She
I
took
mean-
inspiration from me since, Mom helped us.
there's a first time for everything.
In Mother Bowen, on your side, you went to your room for the, or you were sitting like in the cushions that there is set up in the common room?
Oh, she's been sitting right at the window where they were looking at the moon. So.
All right. Do you use any spells? Do you? Because clerics have a lot of stuff.
Yes, they do. Is there something that would fit?
Oh, what level do you get commune? I don't remember what level it is though. It's been a while since I played a pure cleric.
Been a while.
Because it would be something. No, not guidance.
Yeah, there's the... Oh, a commune is a 5th level spell.
Ah, fuck.
There's augury, I think. There is a... For clerics. Yeah, augury is a 2nd level spell about like a gnomon.
Do I have augury? I guess I would go with that.
Because Squish is mostly using his feature that I gave at the beginning, like you use your caretaker.
Yeah. But in my feature, I have my channel divinity, but it's like for fueling magic effects, usually. But it's mostly she's trying to pray and have insight from her divinity.
Give me a wisdom ability check.
Let's go with that ability check.
Look at you! Point pièce d'or, and there's Giant Red Guide actually gave, before the break, floating inspiration. And look at Ben throwing Thimber a d4.
I mean, if you want to use that floating inspiration, I'm for it.
Yeah? Okay.
Answers.
We'll go with that then.
That's better.
Slightly better, yeah.
Un petit peu.
Now you can imagine more things. I mean,
Well, there's nothing. No. No. That would be such a dick, right?
Go on.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to reach a 22. And you couldn't get it.
And you sadly doesn't have a d4.
Shit, man. I mean, the Everlight doesn't know about the moonlight. Shit, man.
You're scared about the moonlight? Can be scared of the moonlight. Sorry. You can try to resist, try to hide from the
God.
kiss.
Oh my god.
Don't you know? Don't you know?
Know that you can
I haven't
fight the
thought of the
moon.
song in fucking forever.
It was our anthem for our LARP group because we were a bunch of coyote and we were having a tavern and we were doing the coyote ugly.
Exactly where that was going. 10 out of 10 movie, though.
Yeah, I liked it. A lot of toxic masculinity in there.
Well, yes, but
But yeah. I
I thought
liked
the main
it.
character was stupid, but sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't say the characters are great. I just said the movie was great.
True. So, with all that, Mother
Attended,
Bowen,
though.
you have it's been a while also. Not that you looked at the stars, but that you took the time to pray more than a few minutes for casting spells. So, you know that your link with the Everlight is always there. But it brings you a bit of peace. And with your insight, whatever you're doing, you were starting from Jigao, participate in a tournament, well, more in a competition at the end because you were a bunch of misfits joined up all together for festivities. And the Moonweaver actually blessed you with her presence in this small cavern that was the Emerald Grotto, where a small fairy boy made you a bit of a link of all this. You don't see it as fate, but the steps that you're doing, like Squish brought to you earlier, makes you go through Alexian footsteps. And one thing that you know is that the jewel of the three prayers has changed physically. Now that I recall that the awakened state have something more. There is a large, let me just catch a visual. And it changed when it was in contact with the altar of Avendra, the Changebringer. And there is an exalted state where these objects, these vestige of divergence, would be at their climax and would actually be linked more powerfully through the ancient hero that is Election. So, let me just grab where is this? Come over here, little. Alright, come on. Here it is. Here? Oh no, it's true. I have to freaking save it. It changed. Foundry, everything. Foundry betrayed me again.
Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause
I thought you were gonna do the "Don't worry, be happy now," like the salmon that would be on the wall, and you press the button, and like the salmon would sing.
We can do that too. Don't worry. Be happy.
Okay. Got it. Foundry. Cooperate. Thank you. Here. Here. It is. Where is it? Okay, got it. Yes! Yes! Unlimited power! So you've seen the upper right part is what it was in the first state of the jewel. And now it isn't right like this. This silver pops out of it. And the blue sapphires comes out. So by following the steps, you knew that the betrayer eyes was one, and in the vision you had that also, well, you didn't live it, but you've been told of underwater. Being here in Market is not a coincidence. In Ankarel. And when you think about what to do next, you have a little warmth in the middle of your chest. Like you would be actually doing the right thing. By whatever you were actually doing in Ankara. And then the smell of food and the gathering of Andrus that arrived with bricks and squish. Timber always quiet in his corner. Actually, Timber, are you with the rest of the group?
Yeah. I see Mother Bowen snapping out of it, or...
But she's doing really smoothly when she opened her eyes.
You didn't fall asleep, did you?
I wonder. Was interesting.
Did you learn anything?
Squish.
Yeah.
Can you show us again the pendant, please?
Yeah.
Timber, did it look like this at first when you saw it?
I don't think so. Maybe I didn't look enough no closer.
That's... I have this feeling that it evolved since it was on this moon goddess altar.
Does it mean it's gonna get bigger?
I guess the more we're gonna get closer to Alexan, the more powerful it will get. But yeah, we are on the right path at the moment. And the underwater part that Squishquaff's seen so far is connected to our presence in Corel. Not sure if it's the sewers, the bubble bath, or something else, but we are on the right path.
I mean, do we have to go under the big water thing?
Well,
But I specifically remember forest.
I'm not saying that is the solution, but I'm trying to figure out the different water sources close by.
Maybe we can find a map tomorrow.
Hmm. Oh, wait. There's a temple in the jungle of Marquette.
Hmm.
The more I look at my notes. So, the temple of something heart is what I wrote down. I say something because I can't read my own writing. Arkart? Ankart? I don't know exactly what I wrote down.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to visit the jungle tomorrow then.
I mean, we could always ask them at the library about any temples in the jungle. Hmm.
I've seen shrines before in forests.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
be
all right.
crazy for there to be a temple.
I mean, depending on the deity, it would make sense.
It's as good a place to start as any, really.
Also, some druid circles have an archdruid. I don't know if...
I don't think this has to do with druids. No offense.
But maybe that prefix is tied to forests.
Yeah, but it's a temple.
I
Plus,
don't know,
druids live
Squishquash.
in temples.
Only one way to assess that. It's gonna be to go there tomorrow.
Exactly. Now, where's the temple and we raid it? I don't know. Get something out of it.
If you don't mind, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go sleep. Have a nice
All right.
night. Enjoy the food.
Will do.
Nom 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 nom.
So, with
Nom,
enjoying
nom
the
as well.
food, chit-chatting a bit and all, do we call it a night for this day?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
School
Yeah.
ahead.
Thank fuck. I'm running on empty.
I'ma chill by the food all night and snack.
I'm gonna curl up to sleep in bed.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll keep watch. I don't need to sleep.
At first, you all found sleep pretty quickly. The fight earlier took a toll on you. But what was Timber the only one to see first? You see yourself, you all awaken in a translucent figures above Ankarel. You are above the inn and you're being pulled slowly up in the air. And then you travel so fast across the sea. You go back where your first memory as a group. You fly down inside the first cavern where the jewel was first found. Let me just hear. With this vision, Alexian, with his shield, cloaked, armor, and I will read you back all the visions. And all the party members will now be aware. Correcting some bees. The light around the pedestal fades as a spectral figure, in the form of a male human, rise from the amulet. He is dressed in leather armor, in a tattered red cape, and wears a shield. His face is framed by curly brown hair and bears a melancholic expression. He pleads, "I am imprisoned. Please, help me." And suddenly the ground vanished beneath your feet, and you fall tumbling through a vortex of golden light. You fall deeper, deeper, and deeper, then suddenly stop. The golden light subsides, and you find yourself suspended in a pitch-black expanse. You feel water buoying you. A vermilion light appears in the distance, illuminating the melancholy warrior who is shackled to the ground by disgusting strands of a fleshy, crimson substance. He raises his gaze to the heavens, and sobbing, chokes out, "Moonweaver, I beg of you, guide those with the power to save me to the site where I first prayed to you." He looks around and his eyes settle on your small group. "Oh gods, there you are. My name is Alexian. I am lost in darkness. Long ago, I prayed to the Changebringer in the heart of the Temple of Evil. I beg of you, take my javelin." And you feel your consciousness leaving you, as if the pressure of the water crushing the light out of you. Alexian voice is the last thing you hear before you pass out. "Save me, please." Where this brings you, you float back into the sky, where everything is at night, still, crossing the stars. You're floating above the plain of Xorhast, going even above the forest of the Emerald Loop, where someone's destiny changed a bit. Flying back straight to Bazozan. You hover a bit around this cursed city. Now quiet, but who knows for long. You then swoop in right into the temple, and now with the jewel, go through the main door. Ged enters, seeing again abyssal creatures popping from nowhere. Some guards fighting against those creatures, and then swooping down all the staircase that you've seen a bit, or just the bottom of it, where you were. You see this same disgusting statue with those black tendrils, pustules that we're holding. But you go through the door You're not going anywhere. You just swoop through and go to this crystal cave where you fought the rivals and actually first met Aloysia. Most effectively called the bitch you killed. To this place. And then Jojo will change the first state where it was only a golden amulet, and then the 3 spikes, the silver, with this fire on it. And where you see now a spectral figure that blossoms forth from the amulet. This warrior who called himself Elixion, in your previous vision, looks up at you with a faint smile and says, "You came. You followed. You can find me." The crystals around you glow brightly, and your vision goes white. Then you see a company of armored soldiers, Elixion among them, marching into the betrayer rise. Their expressions are grim. Though they do not speak, you can tell that none of them expect to come home. The vision shifts again, and everyone in the company of soldiers is dead except for Elixion, who continues to fight while surrounded by the corpses of mortals and demons. He is hurled across the battlefield by the claws of a gorilla-like demon. The scene blurs, and he falls to his knees, pleading, before a simple wooden altar that bears the holy symbol of Avandra. At the end of his prayer, he is lifted to his feet by a tall young woman with light brown skin and flowing black hair. A foreboding voice cut through this scene of divine intervention, and Elixion frees. "The Changebringer and Immortal," the voice intones. "What brings you into my sacred devouring darkness? Even if you save him, Changebringer, he will suffer. He will die. He will be forgotten. All that he has worked to save will crumble and be devoured by worms. Why invite further suffering? Let go. Give in. All is futile in the end. So why?" And as the voice trails off, Elixion turns to face you and fall to his knees in tears. The scenery shifts, and the Forsaken warrior is now underwater, amid the ruins of a sunken city. "The crawling king spoke through. All was futile. All has been forgotten, and I am lost in darkness. Please, help me set this right." And you quickly hear the conversation because you see the rivals that you have. Shadows of Io, Irvin, Dermot. That asking questions. And the next step will be narrative. Elixion was born in the land of Wildmount under a full Rudis, which cursed him to endure a life of suffering through the teachings. He decided to spend his life shielding others from pain, since he was already doomed to suffer. He fought in the Calamity, and was called the Apothean, because he beseeched the gods for power 3 times, and 3 times received it. First on the shore of Wildmount, again in the depth of the betrayer eyes, and once more in the temple of the Corellon, the Arch Heart, in the city of elves and orcs, in the jungle of Marquette. These divine gifts transformed him from a mortal being into something more. Alexian says that the city of elves and orcs was destroyed centuries ago. And now, Alexian is imprisoned in an underwater place lit by a crimson glow. He grows angry as he explains that mortals are harvesting the source of the glow and leaving him in darkness, and that this act is torture for him. And from all this division, everything turned to spirals, and you just jump straight up into the sky again, where everything is darkness. And when you open your eyes, the first light of morning comes. So you can all click on long rest.
Sweet fuck, this is why I don't sleep anymore. Damn it.
But even with all this, you feel rested. More like this dream that would lasted 20 minutes. Well, the time for me to do the recap. Well, was this 8-hour long, and you feel refreshed in the morning. And with all that, since you have 3 d4s, I will use the maximum of this rest that you used the bath for. Well, it's not cheating, right? If you're just like feeling great after every bath you take in there. So let me just check how much it was actually. River District. And Kishisa gives a d4 to Mother Bowen.
Nice.
A d10. So I said max it, so I'll have 10 temporary HP the morning after. Sorry, Mother Bowen.
Man, it's
And-
giving me a break.
Yes, indeed.
Oh god, that hurt my head.
Oh, I had a really fucked up dream about that guy again. You guys were all in it.
Yes.
I think we
Yeah.
all had it, Andy.
Oh,
It wasn't a dream, Andy. I slept. I don't sleep anymore. It's very
You
rude.
don't?
Huh?
No.
You don't?
Can you teach
No.
me?
Not really, no.
Hmm.
It's an individual talent, if you will.
Is it a magic thing? Does Squish Squash also not sleep anymore? But
No, he definitely sleeps.
Bowen
It's
and
my kind
Timber
of magic
also
thing.
do magic. Okay. What makes your magic thing so different?
Because it's mine, obviously.
Okay.
Sure. So, anyway,
We need to find the Temple of Corellon.
Well, clearly,
Um,
yes. At this point.
well, we have to find where the city of the elves and orcs were.
Exactly.
Elves and orcs, I believe.
I feel like I was probably I feel like I should have been around you guys more to get all the visions. It really did not help that I only got the last one.
I mean, the last one seems to have the important information.
Well, no, not the one that just happened. The one before that. Come on.
Well, we had to go to the jungle, could that be there? Maybe.
Yeah, the city of the elves and the orcs, in the jungle of Marquette.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See, I knew that. Well, now I knew that. I learned that. Anyway,
I feel like you guys saw that before, and just none of you remembered.
I'm not known for my excellent memory. That's why I hit stuff. That's why I didn't become a scholar or anything, you know?
That's fair.
Yeah, that tracks. But alright, so we gotta find a map then. There's gotta be a map, even some antique, old, archaic, outdated, whatever the hell map
Well,
which has this place on it.
we kind of
No.
have friends with scholars.
Yeah, we
maybe-
can go to the Cobalt Soul and ask
Maybe
them
it's
for
a
map.
popular spot for all we know.
This is true. If we go to Cobalt Soul route, they might want us to join. Which is, I don't know, kinda
Well, I guess we don't have all of us to join.
Yeah, I know,
That's true.
because Squish Squash, you were interested in joining, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you can ask them.
Oh, there you go.
Worst
That'd be
case, we can be like,
superficial.
you know what? As a favor, since we did stuff for you.
Well, pretty sure they have information about the lost city of the elven and orcs, so yeah, it will be their thing. Shall we go?
Yeah.
I mean, we still have the stone. We can message them to see if they owe anything or have anything they can give us.
True.
Or we can just,
Or just
have
take a walk, really. Exactly. Stretch our legs, you know? After such a rough night. Ugh,
Yeah.
sleeping.
Plus, oh no, he did give us the reward. Never
Mhm.
mind. Still, I
Yeah,
agree
we
with
just-
Bricks.
We just
Okay.
need that map then, and then, yeah, we can head out. No point in really staying here for now, since we caught Aloysia, so.
All right. So you're quicking bite in jumping towards the temple of the Manthor?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So it's still early in the morning. Like I said, the sun just set itself in the horizon and rising. So you quick bite, go to the temple, and oh wait, I think I had the no, is that it? No, guessed here. Yes, I had the image. Here. Here it is. Temple of the Mentor. So you arrive at this place in the inner courtyard. It's pretty quiet. You see that there's others with wearing the Cobalt Soul robes that are posting guards. But they're not paired in two. They're mostly solitary. And at different posts, which they're keeping a look at you. And one of them arrives and says, I know you're acquaintance of Iwo,
Yeah.
I presume.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
You're those mercenaries who accepted to work with us.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
We caught Aloysia as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what mercenaries do. Get paid to do stuff.
You say that like it's such a bad thing.
Mercenary lack conviction outside of money.
Oh, we gotta eat, you know?
Exactly.
Yes.
At least we're good at our jobs, so I don't see why you're complaining.
And you hear a small whistle and you hear one from the balcony where you've seen the office of Iwo. He will receive you. Follow me.
I mean, not all of us just want money. Some of us want knowledge too, you know?
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
It's an elven fella. Well, some of you might have a future then. So you see that they're not all kind in the Kobold Hall. But it brings you to the office that you've already been before. As it's getting out, and instead of this normal posture of Iwo that is standing tall, he is still having a straight posture, but eating his oatmeal with like fruits in it, like, good morning.
I
Good
totally
morning.
should have
morning.
messaged him first. Morning.
That's fine.
What can I help you with this early in the morning?
Okay, so have you heard of a ruined city where elves and orcs used to live?
Probably.
It's apparently in the jungle around here somewhere.
Alright. Why is this relevant to any of...
Because this thing's supposed to help us with the greater good. So
We're
have
trying to help someone, you know?
Yeah. We have
Change of
this has
pace.
to receive 3 blessings or something like that in total.
Let me doubt that you had a change of heart in only one night, as he looks to Bricks.
Oh, I'm not pretending to have a change of heart. But currently, the task requires helping someone out. Even a clock, when it's broken, strike twice a day.
So, mostly about efficiency. I can understand that.
Yeah, and I mean, we're trying to help someone. We're trying to do good. It's not like we're like following evil pendant's orders, you know?
Yeah.
Flux and Cobalt.
No. What is the blessing already of this journey? The 3 prayers.
This one has the change bringers.
Alright.
And I think it's the Moonweavers is the next. I don't know what deity they worshipped in that city.
Well, at least it's
Or
to
Corellon? Is that right?
Corellon the Archheart.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, we don't really hear that name around Jorhas, but I know of some drow who were interested in that god's teaching.
Well, Corellon the Archheart is the deity of arcane magic and the Fae.
That makes sense. The city of elves.
Yeah.
Corellon is the one who created the first elves. And they are considered the mother and father of all elves. And centaurs believe that the Archhearts to be their creator as well. But I'm getting out of subject. This is a lot of question for early in the morning, but also for not a member.
Well, I was mostly just wondering if you guys happen to have like a map that would loosely tell us where it would be or the area so we could go look.
I was supposed to use the stone to communicate with you since my... since my High Curator asked me if you'd like to do some more work for us. And if you do maybe 1 or 2 more jobs, you would be able to obtain the title of member. Squish.
I mean, it
Look
would.
at you, Squish.
I mean, it would get us access so we could figure out where to go.
And you know what? I was
Mm.
also sort of thinking about it, so maybe these couple next jobs will help me make up my mind.
And Andrus, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You're pretty effective in this chase when you first.
Well,
and
I mean,
when I
I
said
guess I'm in good shape.
And when I said about retrieving information, it's also beating the shit out of someone to bring it out.
Well, I'd rather not beat up defenseless people if that's what you're implying.
Most of the
Aloysia's not defenseless.
No, she wasn't
Yeah.
defenseless. She's the one who attacked us, so we fought back. I mean,
the people we're beating up to get the information out are usually not innocent people.
yeah, but I won't beat up people who are restrained or unable to fight back, even if they are bad.
No, but you could be an operative who can actually knock them out while we do the gentle process afterward, like we're doing.
Oh, you mean like apprehend them, just bunk and like knock
Yes,
them
kind
out?
of
that
field
way.
officers.
Kinda like, okay, kind of like what we had going on with Aloysia. I see. Yeah, that's fine.
So you're saying you have to extract information from people, right?
Yes.
And would that be also convincing them to give that information? Not
There's multiple ways. Like I said, most of the results that we need is for the greater good. So yes, some of us go through torture if it need the means to have the answer we need in an urgent way. But we also have enchantment spells to charm them, or even detecting their thoughts and finding the information in their mind. But
I do
also, monks of our monastery develop techniques to expel and force the truth out of someone. Yes, it hurts, but we don't kill them.
I think what Mother Bowen means is the power of empathy.
We can use some of those, because even under torture or anything like that, they can still lie.
Does it come with a private room so that way nobody else can interfere in your progress?
Yes.
Ooh. You're getting interesting now.
Fancy.
I see like all the people looking at Mother Bowen like, what the fuck about torturing?
I think she's gonna preach them into confessing.
That sounds like what you
That
would
sounds
do,
like
yes.
torture.
Like that too, a little bit.
I never talked about torture. I just, want to open people and have a heart-to-heart conversation with them.
Okay, definitely torture. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's torture with extra steps.
Yeah, Bruce, I'm gonna have to agree there.
You made Ewell smile. He didn't laugh like I did, but he did like.
So what's the job?
Yeah.
Or jobs?
Yeah.
You reported to question, I think, about let me just keep in touch here. Is that it? No, it's not this one. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. As he search into his book.
He's a busy man. He has a lot of notes. It's fine.
And he's taking a bite of his oatmeal. Yes. The bakery for the goods. You said it was a shady place. Well, We suspect that the local baker named Kruk, Kruuk, is involved in the illegal sale of dangerous magic items. But I think we need proof before involving the Hand of Horde, the authorities. And
Yeah, we had heard that this person had lots of money or something.
And he drags a map of Ankarel. The circle on the map shows where the bakery is located. I think you're already familiar with it. We assume that Krog does all his black market business after sundown, when the bakery closes. I suggest you wait until then to approach the place.
And you want us to catch him red-handed? Gather proof?
I need proof that the old man Krog is selling magic items on the black market, so the first goal would be to have in the proof or any ledger or any object specifically, and to confiscate any magic item at the Crux Bakery or bring them to me. And you see that he already grabbed the pouch and throw it one on the table. This is 250 gold up front.
Huh.
And I promise you
Nice.
an additional 250 if you obtain the proof that Krog is selling magic items. And an extra 250 for each magic item retrieved in the bakery.
Okay. We can certainly try that. One brain cell.
One fucking brain cell.
That could be a lot of gold. For each magic item, you say?
Yes, each magic items that you find up in there, and we have suspicion about that these magic items would be dangerous, so be careful with it.
Okay. Good to know.
Alright, well, is everyone on board with this? I certainly am.
Absolutely!
Sounds fun.
I mean, it's like a game of finding stuff, of course.
Pretty much. Maybe we can pretend we're buyers so we can get close to him.
It's sure you're good with your stories, Sandy.
Yep.
I mean, I'm
Alright.
pretty
So,
receptive.
like I said, it would be better for you to go at sundown. So that's why I was about to call you later, because it's still early, so no need to press up, but have it your way. You can either
Well,
scout
this-
beforehand too.
Yeah, this will give us some more time to prepare.
Yes. So on this, here's the 250 up front, and I'd like to finish my oatmeal in
Yeah,
silence.
we'll leave you to it. Thank you.
Thank you. And the knowing mistress watch over you.
And
Okay.
you.
No.
So we get 50 gold each.
Ka-chow!
Guys, do you remember we bought a diamond for Motherborn?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Should we have two?
Wait,
Why?
why do we want to?
What if
Well, it's to
Motherborn-
cast her magic, right? That we,
What if,
that we
what if
got that.
Motherborn loses her diamond?
Then we'll replace it when the time comes.
But what if we need to bring back someone and she's not there?
Well,
then
if
she's
she's
not
not there, we
No,
can't do
Arcane.
it.
Arcane.
Oh, well, we can get you a
Ah.
diamond as well.
There you go. That makes a lot more sense.
I
My
forgot the
money.
important part, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, we have time to go shop for a diamond.
All right, let's go do that then.
Pretty easy to pick up. You you go in the richer district where people like to show this stuff, and you find easily jewelry. And they can have up to 400 gold of diamond.
We need 300.
Oh, if it's for the whole party like we did with Mother Bone, we can just split it.
Yeah, we
Five
can split
ways.
it. It'd be
Well,
like
we could
60.
take the money we had now, and I can pay the rest.
Yeah,
It's
we can use the 250
Okay.
we got as advance. That's
Yeah, sure.
fine.
I know
Oh.
it's expensive, guys, but
Oh, it's for a good cause.
it's
Well,
Yeah,
our
there you go.
safety.
hypothetical cause.
Cries and horde. Squishwatch very reluctantly hands back the 50 gold.
Well, I said it before we split.
Like, as the pouch gets handed to you, Squishwash just kind of reaches out very like helplessly, like
Here's the these are 10, right? The silvery ones.
Yeah, they're 10 gold, I believe.
Okay, here's 5.
All right. So thank you, and they just give you a large diamond full. Here you go. And with your passive insight, he does not screw you over.
Hey.
Like, you just threw a lot of money all at once. It's like, oh, they can come back.
Squish would want a nicer outfit that is less heavy.
Okay.
His, he's wearing clothes to keep him warm in a cave. So I'd like to buy some like nice like green and blue.
Oh.
A nice mixture of like robes, but also like harem pants.
Okay. No, you get that for maybe 5 gold piece, maybe not even 1 gold piece. You find an outfit to be
Cool.
pretty nice. So the old clothing and rugs that Squish was wearing is no more, or piled up in the hoard.
It's definitely shoved in the bag. Like, they offered to like get rid of the old outfit, and Squishwash was like, absolutely not. Treasure.
All right. And memories of the good old days.
Yeah, in case it gets cold. It's
So-
so flowy.
You are expecting to go towards the shop, or you want to do anything else beforehand?
I mean, how early in the day is it?
It is early in the morning, like with the walk over there, and it's maybe 8 in the morning.
I mean, we can still walk over there and kind of scope out the place.
Yeah, we can do like a stakeout.
I
can
could
go-
hide in there too until
I
go
mean,
for a moment.
I could like go in to buy food and just see how it is looking.
We should start first by going as a group and
But
see the place.
wouldn't we be recognized if we go in first and then we go in afterwards?
There's
I
many
mean,
customers, no?
if like one of us goes in,
Oh,
then
Kobold's pretty recognizable. As is a
Not just that,
Minotaur.
sure.
I mean, most of us are pretty recognizable.
I'm pretty good at disguising myself.
Well, then, maybe you go in and we scope things out from outside.
Yeah.
I can hide into their walls for the whole day.
That's something to say. That's for sure. Just, I can hide into their walls.
Or magic lets me do that,
Yeah.
it's true.
All right.
Just druid things. Got it. Okay.
I guess I'll
All
just wait outside.
Let's do that, and then I guess Andy will go inside and scope out the inside, and Timber will go check the walls, see if they're up to code or something.
Structural integrity.
Yeah.
I mean,
That.
in the wall, there's probably like maybe a secret door where it's not actually wall.
I mean, that is a good point.
Though that might be in the flooring too.
True. True.
Probably in the floor, in the ceiling too. In the goods, when you have grains and wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go before it's too busy. I think it's almost lunchtime.
All
I
right.
don't think that place gets busy until late at night.
Until late at night. So, with all that, going towards the River District Canal to Crux Bakery will end tonight's session.
Oh shit!
Oh damn!
No bread for us.
Back to
Let's
normal
get
for us
that
then.
bread in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Get that bread so we can get that bread.
Mm.
All right. Well,
Bread paper.
it was a lot more roleplay than I expected at the beginning, but I loved it still. It was a good part of well, it's true that Timber and Mother Bone didn't understand any draconic shit, but it's okay. Secrets. Not secrets
And-
so much, but
Hey, now they know I'm not that crazy.
true.
I think crazy was better than psychopath talking to a god.
All right, Mother Bowen told you.
Yep.
It's fine.
The two people who decided to stay with you are the people who actually know about it.
Mm,
Meanwhile, we're
weird.
just stuffing her face, Briggs.
No.
Oh, Rich
Yeah,
doesn't know that
heck
y'all
yeah.
know.
oh god.
No one's confronted him.
No, Timber was about to, but Mother Bowen calmed him down, I think.
No, I was about to do create water on the fire and just go whoosh.
Lunch is always the best idea. You know what? Me and Ari had the better idea. Go get food.
So let's do the little quick round table. Let's start with exam. How you like it, Tim?
Ah! It was good. It was fun. It was nice to roleplay and stuff. After, like, well, 2 weeks ago was all fighting back to back to back. So it was nice to, like, chill out.
I have especially that like I couldn't speak properly at the beginning of the game. I was like, okay, I wanted to do the recap, so like to recap the whole thing so they could have a better understanding of what's happening now. I was like, I'm gonna give me my time to warm up into the game, so I'll be able to do the speeches properly. But yeah, no, nice little moments between Briggs, Andres with also with Maggie.
I'm so proud that they lied to Dermot.
As if I was ever gonna say the truth.
Well, of course, but I thought Andy might.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
sure.
almost did until I rolled for that insight. So if I had rolled low on that, then I would have.
I think Andy
Told him
surprised
everything.
himself there. Oh,
Yeah.
I got that.
Oh.
I had very low hopes since I get a +0 to insight. So
So, well, let's follow up with the other member of the oddities. Harry, how do you like your game?
yeah, I had fun. It was very chill and heavy on the roleplay and the lore. Which was also great since I am admittedly pretty tired today. So
Yeah, so
Fair.
A lot of us, I think. I'm not the only one who had a hard time speaking at some point.
Yeah.
And I feel you so bad. All right. Talking about the oddities, you can see in the link I just threw in the chat. So if you would like to see them, they're streaming mostly on Sundays nights, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we will be there on Sunday for more emotional damage.
Again?
It's like
Always.
emotional damage and stupid
Always.
plans. It's the
Always.
best.
Also cutting out of a purple worm that happened last time.
Yeah.
We have a lot of worms.
I got swallowed and I cut
Giggity.
myself out.
Giggity.
We have a lot of worm issues.
Yeah, a lot of worm issues as well.
Swallowing, warm issues. That game doesn't sound safe.
And depending on how you feel, Ari, I don't know if you watched last game. I think you were lurking in the end. But the Mavericks on Thursday are going to be facing the Night Walker. And since they have an extra support person, you could be able to assist them with Wildmaker if you'd like.
Ooh, okay. I'll have to see if I'm available.
If you're available, there's no problem. I'm gonna deal with it anyway. But with all that, let's follow up with our hero. Well, mostly the hero saves my streams with technical difficulties.
I think I'm in a cult now.
Yay!
As long as, there's no sex guru, I think it won't be too bad.
Yeah, that's our Sunday game.
Oh, crossover.
Yeah, I think the oddities are like tainting.
I'm happy there's more to do in the city. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
And let's follow up with Orbrex the Magnificent.
So lunch, best idea, always.
Yes, always.
Always best idea. That's a reference for my friends out there. Yeah, no, that was a good game. Being made to sleep, worst, rudest thing. Brix has gotten used to being like, I get a whole night to myself. I get to read a bit. What's this bullshit prophecy crap?
You probably just went out for like 20 minutes. And whoa.
Yeah, but it was the worst 20 minutes of the night. But it was nice to get to revisit that all. Actually, I probably needed that recap to because I had some of those bits in my notes, but I was like, okay, what is this? And they're like, oh yeah, I remember now.
And now that all the players have all the visions, now everything's fine.
I somehow had clear notes for that vision, but it clearly said Oni, Squash, and Andy saw this. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Whenever there's an information that my character is not supposed to have, I generally don't take notes. Sometimes I do, and I add a little meta tag, but I don't specifically so that it doesn't slip in. So now I'm like, now I have the information. Good. All of that down now.
Great.
Good. And let's end up with our Marilyn Motherborn back from vacation.
Yes. A lot of fun. Always happy to have some lore. Trying to figure out how to get some intel and information. Always a part a lot. And I actually enjoy that little moment spying on Squishquash and his mom, just for the dynamic and realizing he's still lying to her face. It's interesting.
I don't know what you mean. Scout's honor or whatever bullcrap they say.
Well, now you know that Mother Bowen's into torture. Be careful.
Mother Bowen's kinky.
Well, you know what they say. Clerics would do the best BBAG, right?
I love wizards.
I wonder why.
I don't know why. Maybe Mavericks. I can tell can just do I don't need wisdom. I don't need to let's be a total sociopath about something.
You know.
It's okay. It's okay. But also, I would like to see like a bard BBG someday.
Oh yeah, I heard
It's
about
not even a
this,
hard
too.
sell. I'd make a Bard BBG. Like,
It could be like a dance off as the final battle.
Oh, like with the devil, yeah.
yeah, he just like uses vicious mockery until you're a pile of like flesh on the ground.
Oh,
Your
God.
brain exploding.
You just need to become more popular than he is. That's all it is. Break his
Ooh.
ego.
But that's the thing. That's the moment he becomes the BBG. It's the moment you do become more popular than him, and he decides to ruin your entire life.
All right, so
And it becomes
let's-
by accident in the tavern. you just tell off when you start or whatever. Everyone likes you, and the guy, it's like, all right, I'm gonna make your life hell.
So
That is my new purpose.
I'll go
Because
for
you stole his joke.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
You repeated his joke, but louder, so like he wants revenge now.
There's a campaign to be
Yeah.
done there.
I feel like that is a very pointed comment, Ari.
Someone feels targeted.
Oh God,
Overly specific.
a little
Oh.
specific.
So we'll
Yeah.
be rating Tyranneuil, which is actually streaming Tomb of Annihilation campaign.
Ooh.
It is a French one because Tyranneuil is the French for beholder, as I remember. I think.
Weird
Yeah.
name, but sure.
Is
yeah.
it? Huh.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. So they're a bunch of funny people, and let's see where they're going about today. I think I helped him on stream to build this encounter when you streamed it last week. So have a great day, everyone. Tomorrow, Shit Eaters for part 2 of 3. For the grand finale. Finale. I fucked up again.
Finale.
And
fine.
finale. And
Yes.
Thursday for boss battle with the Night Walker for the Mavericks.
Shit.
Now that they gathered a lot of friends to cover the fuck up of Daddy number 3, should be good
Fuck that guy.
about that.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You tried to cut his
Um,
hand off.
Yeah, I look.
That's payback.
This is. Yeah, he deserves it.
Done is done.
We gotta talk, man. We gotta talk.
Okay, we can talk. Don't you worry.
I'm not used to see Dawnbringer like this.
Bring it on, big boy.
He's
Comes with
bringing
being
the
a
dawn for
barbarian
sure.
now.
Bring the dawn all the way.
I'm sorry, I'm going for dad jokes now that I'm my girlfriend have a daughter. So let's go to see
Good job.
Tyranneuil, and remember always that make your fumbles become epic stories. And as the oddity says,
Eat your condoms.
That too. Have
Safe
safe
sex.
sex.
safe sex always.
Yourself. Oh god.